Hello friends, how are we today? I'm just getting signed in. This is our Friday free card making live. I hope you are all having a great day. And hopefully I am actually online. Yes, I am. Okay, already we're off to a banging start, my friends. So give us a shout out when you come on. I'm going to start with, hello, my name is Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things paper craft. Welcome in, my besties. I hope you are having the best Friday ever. If you are joining me from YouTube, welcome, friends. I am so happy that you found me. We do these lives twice a week, and I'm going to link in the description section to go to my Facebook page. So if you have Facebook, you totally need to check the page out because we're always doing stuff over there. A lot of it is free, and we're a phenomenal community, so you should definitely join. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sherry. How you guys doing? I'm representing in black because it is Spooky Friday. I'm sorry, I'll never get over this. You know, weekends are for ghost hunting. It's just, that's the rule. Okay, here we go. This is the card today. It is so cute, isn't it? Let me show you the inside though. That's the best part. So, bam, look at that. I let the stamp set and the dies do all the work for us today. And we're going to do some coloring and cutting. So that's, and I have one other technique, how to do like the angles. But I just was like, the set itself. So the Friends for Life, right? Yeah. Friends for Life is the stamp set with coordinating dies. And it has where you could cut out these hearts, and it has where you cut out friends, and you can back it. Let me carefully open it up. But it also has extra goodies in there. So you can cut the heart out, you can cut the fancy heart into the paper, all the things. And if you were to get the suite, they have a gorgeous 6x6 paper pad that goes with this that has all different rainbow pages. Now, I did have that, but I wanted to play with my Stampin' Blends. So, when I get down into it, I colored with my Stampin' Blends, and then I used one of the dies to cut these out. I liked it so much, I wanted to continue it on the inside. So I did it again to create that heart. So we're going to do the hearts together today. So that is the plan. Hi, Pam. Hi, Tammy. How you guys doing? Do you have a good weekend? How's everybody doing? I kind of started it before everybody was signing on, so I did actually introduce myself this time. So already we're off to a banging start. All right, I'm going to flip down, and we're going to get started. Say hello to all my late comers. Here we go. And I will try not to have a calamity like last time. I think we're good. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. This is where I go wrong. We're good. We're good. Okay. Okay, so this is the set. Now, this is on the Last Chance product list. If you were to buy the stamp set and the die set separately, not in the bundle, you'll save 80 cents. So if you do it separately, you will save 80 cents on this bundle. It's 80 cents more. And everything is still available. The Full of Life suite has this stamp set, the die set, the paper, the ribbon, and the gems that go with it, which are the iridescent ribbon and gems. Very cute. So I think I've told you all the things. hit me up if you have a question. Okay, so here is the front of the card. Now I kind of pre-did some of this, so I've colored some streaks and I cut them out with the die from the set. And then I embossed some strips for us. But we're gonna work on this first. I don't know why. Do you ever have those days when you're like, I just feel like coloring, you know? And not like, I don't know. It's just, I just felt like coloring. That's all I can say. Okay, so for this, I'm going to use the paintbrush tip. And I'm gonna kind of go at an angle. I'm not gonna be super careful. I just wanna get the color on the paper. And I'm gonna start with the light, and then I'm gonna go in with the dark. Lily says hi. And I'm just gonna streak some in there, really. No real technique here. Now, I'm gonna take, I really like the paintbrush tip for this. It goes on a lot smoother. And I think this is the peach pie. So don't be afraid to kind of play with your colors. This one is, yes, it is the dark peach pie. And then I'm gonna go in with the dark pumpkin pie. And kind of just do that. Now this one is getting dry. This is Lemon Lolly. I'm going to be kind of rough with it because I got to get the ink out. Okay. Hope that didn't make anybody seasick. I'm watching it over here and I'm like, whew, that's a lot. Now I'm going to take some crushed curry, kind of just bring it through. Now we got, I'm just doing a rainbow. So we're doing the Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And this one's getting dry too. Now, I don't think I've mentioned it. Today is the last day for free shipping. So maybe I should take advantage of that. Look at that, just dying before our eyes. It's okay. That's okay. I can order another set. I don't know why. I just like that streaky kind of look. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So now I'm going to do another color blend. So I'm taking the dark Balmy Blue. I'm going to smush that on there. And then I'm going to take the light Night of Navy. I kind of like that. I'll streak it through. And last but not least, let's do some purples. And Highland Heather. Now the reason I really filled that is we're going to cut the hearts out, or the heart out first, and then I'm just going to go around and see where I can fit in some little hearts for embellishments. Okay, so I've scribbled on paper. We've established that. Very good. Here we go. Let me get my dies out. Got this. Let's do some hearts. Very simple. Oh my goodness. This is heavy. throw it in there. And I want to try to get the full rainbow on there, and I think I can. There we go. And to save time, I'm just going to throw these hearts on there when we do it. Believe it or not, some good markers, some paper, a few punches or dies. You can make your own DSP, and it looks phenomenal. You know what I mean? Just put that anywhere. Jeez. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. See how cute the hearts come out, all streaky and like watercolor like. Just love it. Okay, so we got that. Now, you could trim this up and make a cute like paper out of that. It's got a lot of possibilities. I'm debuting yet another new pick for Pam's Pick. This was one of my birthday presents. Look how cute that is with the little starbies on it. I'm naming her Javakula. Okay, so I have a funny kind of gross story. When I was a young, dumb mother, I wanted to be a cool mom. And my youngest loved my coffees, loved to take sips of these coffees. And at the time, I used to go to a local coffee shop, and their Frappuccino basically was called a Javakula. And so that's how the heart comes out. Look how cute that is. Okay, so you probably know where I'm going with this. My baby was like 3 and he used to like take sips of my coffee. So one day I was like, I'm going to be a cool mom. I'm going to get him a little one for himself. So I purchased this coffee and I give it to him. And he sucks it down, I swear to you, in like 3 seconds. It was gone. It was like gone. At first, it was so fast, I thought he spilled it. I'm like, what the heck? He's like, that was good. And I was like, oh yeah, you liked it, huh? And in my head, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, he is going to have a blowout. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not going to be good. I am not a cool mom. Clearly, I am a moron. So, yeah, he didn't even have time for it to get to the other end because he projectile got rid of it like really quickly, which was probably good because this was before like Google and Facebook. Okay, people, I'm old. And so, yeah, it was not a good idea, but I did not do it to be mean. I was actually trying to do a nice thing. It's just, I was dumb. Don't do that. That's what I learned. So anyway, don't feel bad. If you have those parenting fails, it happens to everybody. Jeez. Here we go. Okay. I had to find my card. Okay, I'm going to show you a cool little trick that I figured out. I watched a video. I didn't come up with it. Don't worry. Do you know how to make your cuts perpendicular like that? You guys are probably like, yes, Jessie, we've been doing it for years, but I didn't know this trick. Okay, you take your strip, pick one corner, put the corner in there and angle it. Doesn't matter how much, just angle it, okay? Make sure you don't cut off any words. Boom, like that, okay? Now watch this. You flip it over, start at the opposite corner, so you put your corner in there, and then use the lines on your paper trimmer to line up so that it's straight with the lines. And you still have to have your strip in the corner. So let me wiggle it. Okay, so see how this is straight to that line and this is in the corner. Now wait. I cut my words. I didn't listen to myself. But look, perfect. Just don't cut your words. Don't be like me, be better than me. We all know. Okay, isn't that good? I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay, so just go to the top corner, make sure that you don't put it in your words, and cut. Now flip it over, boom, like that. Put the bottom corner in the canal that's going to get cut, and then wherever you know, the next line is that you can kind of eyeball that it's straight, right? Just kind of line it up straight with a line. And then boom, perfect every time. Isn't that good? Now, how many people know that trick and are like, Jessie, you're so silly? It's so good. I know, you're all grabbing your paper trimmers and paper right now. I know. I saw it and was like, ah! I freaked out. It was one of those moments, guys. I was like, oh, freak out. Let's do this. Okay. So you're going to have 2 pieces of white cardstock, both at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. One is for the outside, one is for the inside. Now I had 2 pieces of paper, same size. I cut 4, and in your pictorial, I told you to cut 4. If you have scrap paper, you could do it with that. Just depends if it's big enough to fit whatever punch or die you're going to use for your focal points. But what I did was I just scribbled on it. To make the strips, I did the same process on the paper and I just cut them out. Same thing as the hearts. Very easy. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to bring in my little mat, and we want to do this in the order of the rainbow, but you may have a different design, depends on what your card composition is or what set you're working on. I'm just going to start at the top edge and have it kind of dripping down. And go into the next one. Now you could pop these up. Try to keep them kind of straight if you're doing strips. You might be having hearts all over it. It just depends on what you're working with, what set you're working with. Is what I'm trying to tell you, friends. Okay, green. Does anyone else have to sing the rainbow song when they're doing this? Or is it just me? It's probably just me. There we go. So, this would be really cute. I don't have one, but if you had like a paintbrush die or something, or a stamp with a paintbrush, how cute would that be? All right. So mine's a little sideways, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, now we're gonna take our little thank you for being a friend. Who's singing the song in their head? That's all I think about when I use this set and I have to go watch the Golden Girls. All right, so we're going to put that down. Again, you could pop that up. That is up to you. I am going to pop up this whole page. So let's do that. So how was everybody's week? What is going on? Do you have exciting weekend plans? This is what I need to know. I do not have exciting weekend plans, but sometimes for me, that's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing other stuff sometimes is good. So, let me grab my card base. Now I'm using the new Secret C, that nice dark rich green color that will be coming out next month. I kind of liked it because it's really dark but it's not black. You know what I mean? Like, just a little different look. Okay, and we'll bling it up in a minute. Now, from inside. For my example card, I put it here, and I like that, but it doesn't give you a lot of room to write. So I was thinking about putting this up here and seeing how I felt about that and kind of rearranging. So we're gonna try it, guys. We're just gonna see. Might be a complete disaster. Nobody knows. If it's a disaster, we'll pretend it didn't happen and just focus on the example card. There you go. Oops. Something's going on out there. Okay. Yeah, that pops. What do you guys think? Now we'll put the friend up here. I'm not gonna pop it up because it's inward. Did I rip it? Dang it. I gotta slow down. No, I didn't. I was like, why does that look weird? Here we go. There we go. What do you think? Do you like it on the bottom white part, or do you like it on the top blue part? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Woohoo! Sherry, your order came? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. You have a car wash? Anyone in the area, go tomorrow to Watch Me Grow and get your car washed. See Pam. Tell her I sent you. Okay. So I kind of like it. And then we can put some hearts down bottom. I like it. I think it's good. I think it's going to work out just fine. Here we go. I don't know if that's going to fit in there. Get it on there? Maybe. Put one up here. Super cute. And then this little bitty one. I gotta get my liquid glue out. Now this is where things are gonna go totally awry. No, just kidding. Good vibes. It's gonna be fine. Look at that little dot. Little dot, not a lot. We got you. On. Let's see. Put this up there. Totally cute. I am digging this card. Okay, friends. Not bad. All right. Now I've gotten stuff all over. So inside, outside. Now we gotta bling it up. Now remember my rule. If you're sending this to a bestie, put a little extra bling. Put a little extra bling, you know? Everybody loves the bling. I'm using these translucent gems. And I really like, they're like Night of Navy, I think, and then clear. But it kind of ties in, let me see where I want to put this one here. It kind of ties in like the color palette. You know what I mean? I feel. Here's my extra bling. I'm gonna put it down there. I just like it. All right, what do we think? Are you obsessed? Do you love this? Are you gonna try this weekend? You could really do it with any shape. You know what I mean? Just go to town with your markers, squish it around on paper, and then play with your punches and your dies. See what you come up with. If you do it, I want to see it. Please and thank you. So here we go. Let me check. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know what I just hit, but we're not going there. Let's see. The top. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're going for the top. Let me flip up. We'll chit chat for a minute. Man, that was quick. There we go. Don't get sick. We're back. Okay, so I really can't decide which one I like better, but I'm more leaning towards the top just because writing room, you know. So that's my thoughts on that, my friends. But I was so happy with this card. I really just enjoyed playing with what I had and like teaching you something new that would try that curve trick. I'm telling you, when I saw it, like I was watching another video and the girl really didn't explain it. She just did it and was like, yeah, you can go in 1/4 of an inch on each thing. But I saw her like wiggling it. And I was like, did she just make that? Did she just do a trick but she didn't tell anyone? What the heck? So of course, you know, if it's in my brain, it's out my mouth. I gotta tell you. Otherwise, I would have been picking up the phone. Dee, 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 dee. You know what just happened? There you go. That's now I can just give it to you guys all at once. So I don't have to call. I'm crazy. It's Friday. What are we going to do? Oh my God. That's what it is. So Sherry, I want a report of all this stuff you got. Be typing away or take a picture. Just pull out the stuff and take a picture. I just like to know. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that's what's going on with me. What do we got? Next week is the last week of April. We are almost done with this month. Can you believe it? It's going super fast. And May for me, I feel like is going to be a blur. I have so much going on that, and I'm like trying to be preemptive about it. Like I'm working on stuff for May now. But I don't know, that's my life. I plan a lot. I start really early and then all of a sudden I have to finish everything at once. It's just the way it is. So I'm trying to be, you know, like work on this behavior, you know what I'm saying? But ADHD is a thing and I just can't. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope you have a phenomenal weekend and I will talk to you in the comments. Mwah. Bye, guys.